What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to Minecraft. I am reporting live from the top of this hill or slash mountain where my house is, or my base is, because I want to actually make something up here today, like a little temple or something. I don't know, some type of like hut. I have some ideas. I've made some huts like the one I want to make in my just single player world that I play while I listen to like music or whatever. And I wanted to make it here. It's basically the same type of hut that's back in the old base. If any of you actually know where that is or actually know what that looks like, it's the one over there. So you guys will see. Um, but yeah, so I guess I'll start clearing all this out. Hopefully you can hear me over the sound of all this grass breaking. Because I had to readjust my mic levels, and I didn't really spend too much time doing it. I always adjust my mic levels before I record. If any of you are very observant, if you're anything like me, I consider myself to be pretty observant of little things. You would probably notice, or you probably do notice, but you're too shy to say it in the comment section, or you just don't really care. Probably the latter. You probably noticed that every Minecraft video that I make, I start out with a grass block in my hand, or a dirt block, or I guess almost every video. I mean, I guess maybe there's some other times where I switch to like my sword or whatever at the last second to throw you guys off. But for the most part, I always start with dirt in my hand. Now, why is that? That is because that's how I test my mic levels. So you see this block right here. Every time I make a new video, I start, wherever I left off last time, or the last time there's some fire over there. The last time I played, so I left off here last time, and I come over to the closest dirt block, and I press record on Fraps, and I go testing, 1 2 3, 1 2 3, testing, just so that I can tell the mic levels and I adjust them. Even if I don't, if I find the perfect levels, the video before, and I think they're good levels, I still test it anyway. And that's the way I do it every single time. So if you notice, if you go back and watch some videos, you'll probably notice there's just a dirt block randomly next to a bunch of grass blocks every single time, or most of the time. And that's the reason. So there you go. So I was adjusting the mic levels because they were actually really off since I haven't made a video in a long time. And if for whatever reason my computer like readjusted the levels to be very, very quiet. And I want to kind of make like a nice, I guess, right in the middle of very loud and very quiet, which most people want to do. They don't want their videos to be too loud or too quiet. But I watch a lot of, or I used to watch a lot of Minecraft videos, and I guess really any PC gaming videos in general. And I always hear people that their keyboards are very loud in the background, and that's something I don't like at all. That's the reason why instead of getting the Black Widow keyboard, I got the Black Widow stealth version, or a ninja version or whatever. So it's not as loud. Like the Razer Black Widow is the keyboard with like I forget what they call them, like the cherry black keys that make the really clickety sounds, the mechanical keys with the really clicky sounds. I really like the sound of those keys. But they're just not good for videos. People don't want to hear like clicking in the background as I'm moving around. I'm moving around like this a lot. So just constantly, every single movement that I make, every single change of direction, you'd hear a click. And you might hear little clicks from my keyboard, but for the most part, it's a very quiet keyboard. That's why it's called the stealth keyboard, or the stealth version. So what was I saying? So anyway, yeah, I always try to like turn the gain down on my mic as low as possible without it being super quiet, because I just don't want anyone to be able to hear uh, my keyboard clicking. Because I go back and I watch my videos. I watch more of my videos than I'd care to admit, because it's kind of odd that for someone to just kind of sit and listen to themselves talk and play a game that they just played. I mean, I spend maybe 10 minutes watching my own videos. Really, because I like the sound of my mic, and not the, I don't really care for the sound of my own voice. No one really does, but I like the sound of my mic, and I just like to listen to it, and I like to look at the quality of my videos, and I'm pretty happy with the quality of my videos. I mean, video quality, not like the quality of the editing or the production quality, just the video quality. I have no production quality. I am basically stuck in the year 2010, I'd say. 2010 to maybe beginning of 2012, when making a video, a gaming video, was just record it, throw it into Sony Vegas, and render it. And not even just render each video individually, just batch render, which I used to do for like Tale of Kingdoms, like that type of thing. I'd record a whole session and then batch render it into different videos, so that when I'm done rendering, I just throw one recording into Sony Vegas, let it render, and then I have like 5 videos ready to go up. So that's always great. But nowadays it seems like you really have to put a lot more effort into your videos. And to me, just for a gaming video, just having to go through like a whole session, pick out the like the best parts and put it into like a little montage is a lot of effort for me. I'm a pretty lazy person. So like, if any of you are old subs, like back when I was a part of let's see, there was a bunch of that vid through, I'd say. I, as a part of my partnership, I had to actually put up a video on their channel, like one every week, which, seemed like a pretty good idea. Seemed pretty cool. Just kind of more exposure. It helps, it's good on both sides. For them, they get videos to put up on their own channels to, make money off the ads. And then I get not only a partnership, but another place to kind of spread my content. But what I would do is, if any of you have ever seen the videos I put up there, they're a lot higher quality than the ones I put up here. And for the duration of the time that I was a part of VidThrough, I had a series called The Captain's Quarters, where I would play a game. Most of the time it was like a game that I wouldn't normally play, like Truck Simulator. And I would just kind of record my reactions to the game. I'd play it for maybe 45 minutes and take the best parts out and put that up into a video like most people do. And the problem with me is that I don't have very great reactions to stuff in games. Like, if something crazy happens, I'm not like losing my mind, or if I'm playing a scary game, I don't start crying like some of the bigger people on YouTube. I just don't do that. I think it's kind of stupid. And when I play a game, it's really just kind of like, if something crazy happens, I'm not like sitting by myself going, oh my god, that was amazing. I'm kind of just thinking, oh, that was pretty cool. And then I just kind of move on. I'm just not that kind of person to do that. And you could tell if you've watched this series, crazy things happen. I don't really get too animated about them. Just kind of go. I'd rather just talk, and that's why I like this series. It's kind of just like my diary. I could sit here and say whatever I want, and I could go back years from now and I can see what I thought and kind of just let's see, what am I trying to say here? I can kind of just see what my thoughts were now, and see how I grew. I've said this many times before, but that's what I find really cool about YouTube and having a YouTube channel, is the fact that you can see yourself grow as a person just by having all these videos. I mean, I am probably one of the least successful channels you'd ever see. I have 700 videos and 1,300 subs. So, not exactly, pulling in all the views, pulling in all the subscribers. But I don't really care. I just like doing this. So, yeah. I mean, I wish I could do this more. That's kind of what I wanted to get at. But I just really can't. I just have no time to do this. It's just, well, it's not even just I have no time. Just what else can I possibly do? Like I'm thinking maybe I should. I think I might actually cut off this top layer of dirt. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Won't take long. Yeah, but I mean, back in the day, I would just buy games on Steam, just play them through. Just have different playthroughs on my channel. And it was a lot easier when everyone played Call of Duty. I'll tell you that. So then I would just spend maybe 30 minutes. Hopefully you could hear me, like I said before. I could spend 30 minutes playing Call of Duty, get a semi-decent game, and just put that up. Nowadays, I mean, I don't really play many games. I don't really play many games that are YouTube friendly. I don't even play Minecraft in my free time. Minecraft is really, well, I do sometimes. Like if I'm listening to a podcast or something, I just want to do something mindlessly, I would start up a survival world and just play. But I don't go on servers or anything like that. I just do this for YouTube. Because it's a really good game to play for YouTube. It is. This is kind of lagging my world up a bit. 84 FPS is lag. Anyway. What was I saying? Yeah, I mean, the games that I play right now when I do have time is Rocksmith, which I really don't even consider a game, because that's really just for me, it's just like a way to learn how to play guitar better. I mean, I've played guitar for years, just never really learned how to play good. I would just constantly play like tabs, just go up, I'd listen to a good song, look it up on ultimateguitar.com, and just learn how to play that. But now with Rocksmith, I could just play really almost any song I want. Just the ones, because I have it on PC. There's the custom DLCs, so I play those a good bit. All right. I don't want to make this too big. Maybe right here. That'd be good. But yeah, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I want to make this a square. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so like Rocksmith isn't really a YouTube friendly game. I know some people do it, but the people that do play Rocksmith on YouTube are the ones that are actually good at Rocksmith or at guitar. I'm not really good. I could play some songs. I can't play the solos at all. So for me to make videos of Rocksmith would kind of just be embarrassing, because I can't. So I just won't. But what other games do I play? Sometimes play League of Legends, but I can upload that, but I don't really play actual games. I just play against bots, because I really don't care for like getting IP or anything like that. I just want to play, I just want to play against bots because they don't complain, and if I do bad, they don't get upset at me. So it's a much nicer experience. So there's that. I can't do that. I play Counter-Strike sometimes, but I'm not really good at that either. So there really isn't much I can upload except for Minecraft. That's why for the past couple of months it's only been Minecraft. And like I said, there's people uploading Minecraft that kind of change their production style, or actually they have some sort of production, which you know, it kind of just leaves me to do this, just kind of talk. And I have no idea how long I've been recording. It's gonna be another really long video because I want to get this. I want to finish this before I call it a video. I don't want to. I guess I'll just go and collect some more. I don't want to get rid of that tree. I'll get rid of this one. That tree's my tree to jump to safety if there's ever like a some monster in the upper floors of my base. Yeah, so I always wanted to make real life videos too, but there's just really nothing I can do, or at least I don't have any ideas, and I don't really care enough to come up with ideas. Like I see a good idea and I'm like, oh, I should have thought of that. That would have been really cool. Cause I mean, like 2 years ago, yeah, like I think it was maybe a year and a half ago or so, I bought a DSLR because I really wanted to get into making real life videos. I wanted to make videos like Freddie W. Never happened. I made like one, and now the camera sits there, does nothing. Well, no, I did actually. I recorded one like Freddie W, which was really cool. It was like a clone race video. Then I made a. I made a setup video. I made a vlog, which is on my channel right now, on this channel. And I recorded my dogs as like a camera test. And that's about it. That's all I did. And I'm such a bad impulse buyer. I like see something cool and then I have to buy it. Like the reason why I bought the DSLR, well, it was partially because I wanted to make videos like Freddie W, but the original reason was because my dad has a camera. It's like a DSLR, but it doesn't have the video functions. It's just like a photo camera. And I was using it to take a picture of my dog. And I'm like, oh, wouldn't it be cool if I could record a video of this with this high quality? Because I was looking in the preview monitor before you take the picture, and I was just imagining, like, wow, a video of this would be really, really good quality, and it'd be really cool. So I went on Amazon that night, and I bought one. So that was like $800 that I won't be getting back anytime soon. So there was that. Then my most recent one was the iPhone 6, which I don't have yet, which I'll get to. I wasn't going to get the iPhone 6. I actually had a decent Android phone. I think it was called the Galaxy Light. It's like a worse version of the Galaxy, or whichever the latest Galaxy phone was. So it was slower. I had problems with text messaging. Like texts would come in like 2 days after they were originally sent. So like my friend would text me saying, hey, you want to go play soccer at the park today? And I'd be like, sure. And then he would text me back saying, that was yesterday. And I'd be like, oh, that's embarrassing. So, or why did I do that? I still need to get up there. Looks alright though. I like it. Yeah, so I wanted to get a new phone but I wasn't gonna get the iPhone 6. I was thinking about getting maybe the iPhone 5 when it like went on sale after the 6 came out. But then my dad got the iPhone 6, and I saw the slow motion camera, and I was like, oh, I gotta get this. So I went to the store, went in there the first day that it came out. You know, when people were pre-ordering it and still having problems getting it, I just walked in and said, yeah, I want one. And they said, okay, here you go. And then that was $650 out of my pocket. But then, because, you know, it was $650 because I got the 16 gigabyte one, thinking, oh, I'll never use up this space. Why would I need 64 gigabytes of space? And they said, okay, you have 2 weeks to return this, but it's going to cost you $50 to return it. And I'm like, okay, I probably won't return it anyway, so why'd you even have to tell me that? And then it turns out that I did need to return it because I ran out of space, like, right away. And now, well, I guess like a week ago, it was like exactly a week ago, I went to the store, to the T-Mobile store. I gave them back the phone, and I said, order me the 64 gigabyte one, please. So they did, and it's still in the mail. Well, it's not even in the mail. It hasn't even left their factory yet because there's such a high demand for them that they don't even know when they're going to get some more in. So right now I'm stuck with a really old phone because when I originally bought the first iPhone 6, the 16 gigabyte one, I traded in my Samsung phone because I'm like, oh, well, I'm not gonna need this anymore. It's $50 I can put towards this new phone. How did you even make it way up here? Yeah, so now I'm stuck with the iPhone 3, which is a pretty bad phone. I gotta tell you, compared to the phones that we have today, it's a piece of crap. So. Alright. What am I doing here? I actually have to get the... Where is the shears? Oh, there it is. Alright, time to go get some leaves, because I want to put the leaves on the walls of this thing, this temple. I think it'd look pretty cool. Yeah, it's gonna look pretty cool, I think. So, originally, when I first got the 6, oh wait, what? Okay. Kind of look when they're... The color's a little bit off when they're kind of just sitting on the ground. I think I just have to leave like one... Just have to leave the leaves that are attached to the tree, and then it'll grow back the leaves, I'm pretty sure. I'll leave those. Yeah, so originally I got the black iPhone 6, or I guess it's called the space gray one. And it has the black screen, which I like. That's just because I like it because that's just what I've always had on every other phone I've had. And when I went in to trade the phone in, exchange it, they asked me, what color do you want? And I said, silver, because I thought that the gray was silver, because it looks pretty silver to me. But it turns out it was actually the gray one, and the silver one I ordered was the one with the white on the front, which is going to be a little bit odd. I don't know what to think about it. I mean, the reason why it happened, the reason why that even happened to me in the first place is because I did no research yet whatsoever. Like, when they announced iPhone 6, I didn't even watch that press conference. I didn't even go on their website. I didn't even know what it looked like until I got it. So, when they asked me what color, you could see how I make a mistake like that. I mean, at this point, I could go back in, I could cancel the order, and I can order it again with the right color. But I figured I might as well try it out. Something different. You know, everyone has the gray one. Might as well try out the silver one. Be a little bit different. When I go to sell it on eBay or something next year or whatever, or whenever I decide to sell it, there'll be less of the silver ones. So maybe I could get some more money for it, which would be great. So yeah, that's my life right now. I'm stuck with a crappy phone for the next month, I'd say. From what they said in their email to me, they said that they will ship it out on or before November 11th. And when I went into the store and I asked the people at the store, they're like, "Oh, it'll take 4 to 7 days to get you a new one." Didn't think it would be on or before November 11th. That's a little bit more than 4 to 7 days. So yeah, that's my life right now. So what else has happened since I last made one of these? Oh, Minecraft got bought out by Microsoft, or Mojang got bought out by Microsoft. That's pretty exciting. Exciting news for the now billionaire Notch. Or was he a billionaire before? I don't know. Yeah, I would assume he was. He probably was. Yeah, I'm sure he was, actually. Because I mean, Mojang has what, like 10 people working on Minecraft altogether, and they're selling so many copies. So many. I don't know the actual number. Let me take a look. Minecraft. Okay, it doesn't actually say. It used to say, get Minecraft. Yeah, I can't find it. Alright, there you go. Back to the game. Sorry about that. See, that's one of my production, what's the word I'm looking for? One of the things about my production that makes it subpar, because I just don't care about going on tangents and looking up stuff in the middle of the video. Alright, now that I think of this, I might actually just cut this video in half. And I could have done it without even saying anything, but I probably will, because at this point I've been recording for quite some time now, probably 40 to 50 minutes, and I know no one wants to sit here and listen to me ramble on for 40 to 50 minutes, so I'll spare you guys. For today, at least. I did just finish my midterms in school, though, so that's really the only reason why I'm actually able to sit down and do this right now. Because my midterms are over, or I guess they're not really even midterms. They call them midterms, but I have a second midterm in less than a month. So I don't know how you consider that a midterm. Yeah, so let's go put these leaves up and see what it looks like. And then make another shear. So yeah, what was this?